Welcome to our third lecture on waves and optics. This lecture deals with Snell's law and refraction. Now, if you think about refraction, this is what happens to light when it enters a different medium. So if you're in a pool and you see an object that is on the bottom of the pool, it is not in your line of sight. It is actually closer than you think you are. So you have to hit it, you actually kind of have to hit downward. And just think, archerfish have to use this one. But they do theirs by trial and error if they want to eat, since they're going from water to air. So on this one, I've got index of refractions of our two mediums, or the substances we're dealing with, and the angle of incidence, in other words, what's it hitting at. So if we were to draw this, so that we're going to call this 1 and this one 2, so it's going to hit like this. And remember, this is normal. And so this is be your angle of incidence. And then when it hits the medium, now we're going to assume that this one's a little bit, has a greater index of refraction of the second than the first, so it's going to bend down. So it doesn't go straight like we would think. It actually, and this is your second, almost like a geometry problem. And this is your second one right there. So a lot of times we're either going to look for an index of refraction, which is a nice classic laboratory, or we're going to find the angle. The thing is, just remember that your calculator is in degree mode, not radian mode. Okay, so, pan of a liquid, and then it's going to bend. And you're thinking, uh-oh, he goofed up. I don't see an index of refraction for the first one of my first medium. Well, you're in air. Air is 1, air is our constant, so air is going to be 1 by default. Okay, so this would be a sine of 35. And so the index, the liquid has an angle, so I'm looking for the N2. And this would be a sine of 20. Okay, and N2. And then remember, there's no units. No units for the index. It's just a ratio. Here's 1. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I don't see the first one, so I'm going to assume air. So there's 1. Sine of 50. Okay, this one, I know the index of refraction. And what is the angle? And then what you'd have to do, divide, get the inverse sine, and to get your angle in degree mode. There it is, right there. Okay. Here's another one. Medium, you notice if you see index of refraction, you're going to use Snell's law. Yes, there's the critical angle equations, but we're not going to deal with those in these lectures. Okay. And there it is. Okay. It is in a medium. Okay, now this one, you notice I gave you 2 indexes or indices of refraction. So you're going to have to use 1.26 here. Okay, and there's 1.56 here. Okay, you're thinking, where do I need the 45? Is it in my first one or second? But if you read the problem, it enters another medium at an angle, so this would be in 1. because I'm asking the angle in the second one. And don't forget your degree. And so that's it. I'll give you one to work on your own. It's almost like another one. That's not one of these ones we have. So this is Snell's law, and just remember, you use it when you're working in water or trying to get something off the bottom of the pool, or you're trying to spear a fish. So, enjoy.